You have since called her racist, Congresswoman Greene. I want to understand your perspective of this. Do you think her going after your eyelashes, that in itself is racist?
I think her specifically doing it to me, yes, that was the intent. As has been stated, you know, women wear makeup, we wear lashes, we wear all types of things to beautify ourselves. But MAGA has historically been on social media doing the things where they're saying, oh, she's black with lashes and nails and hair, and so she's ghetto. And so to me, this was her buying into that rhetoric and trying to amplify this for the MAGA crowd. And so, yeah, I absolutely think that she only did it to be racist towards me. Because it was towards you, or because it was eyelashes? So in that sense, it's kind of like, in your view, buying into a racist trope. It is buying into a racist trope, but the reality is that women of all colors wear lashes. Right, no, I know. Yeah. That's why I was asking. Yeah. Is there anything you think should happen here? Do you think that Congresswoman Greene should face any sort of punishment? I mean, she didn't face any at the time, so I don't anticipate that she'll face any in general. I mean, I think that this speaker should be inclined to try to rein her in after trying to kick him out of his position. But they just let Marjorie do whatever she wants to do. And I think this was the first time that someone actually said, no, you won't just treat me whatever way you want to and get away with it.
I'm going to play for you another video too, just to kind of refresh your memory of how she acted at the committee hearing. But it's so exhausting. I don't know how the American public, I don't know how CNN continues to perpetuate and prop up people who have zero qualifications to hold office, have zero intelligent capacity to understand context and to understand that what you're looking at. So she said that a few MAGA people have said something about her eyelashes and about her nails. And so and anybody who discriminates obviously is garbage. Anybody who would ever dare hurl tropes and slurs based on a skin deep superficiality qualities in an individual, of course, that's garbage. But that's not the majority. So you get a couple of insults from quote unquote MAGA tweeters or Twitters or whatever you want to call them, and then you're going to propagate that and use that as a representation of the whole. And not only are you dividing America, dividing 51% of the people in this country, but you're also choosing the least common denominator as some sort of representative whole, which is so dangerous and egregiously irresponsible. And she even said it herself. All women of color wear lashes. So all women of color, that includes my wife, who is white. Yes, she wears eyelashes once in a while. Yes, she wears nails. Yes, this is something that is common with all women. How is this racist? Why are you injecting something like race? When are you guys going to be done playing the most over-abused card in the playbook? That's what I want to know. I'm going to play for you this video of Representative Crockett's response to Marjorie Taylor Greene. And by the way, I already did a video on this, but just to kind of refresh your memory, but I want you to kind of, let's do something new here. I want you to let me know in the comments, who does Representative Crockett remind you of? Let me know in the comments after you watch this clip.
Ms. Greene, for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a part of it.
I'm trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
What you just said.
Why is Raskin laughing?
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys.
Why is Raskin
earlier
laughing?
literally just said
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look, calm down. calm down.
No, because this
I
is
would
what
like to
y'all
get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
You don't wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
Please calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
outside to
shit
take a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a problem.
Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
All right, Chair.
It still pains me to think that these are the people who are representing us in Congress. How in the world? You can't, there's no way in a million years people like her, there's no way in a million years people with this kind of childish, emotionally irresponsible, uncontained, unconstrained, petulant adolescent behavior. There is no way that Representative Crockett would be where she is. You cannot tell me without DEI. It's impossible. It's impossible that she would be here without DEI. I dare you to challenge me. I defy anybody to challenge me on that. But if you need a little bit of help and you're wondering who does that, that really rings. Who is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I'll give you a little help.
Mr. Wade visited you at the place you laid your head.
When?
Has he ever visited you at the place you laid your head?
So let's be clear, because you lied in this. Let me tell you which one you lied in. Right here. I think you lied right here. No. This is the truth, Judge. And it is a lie. It is a lie. You see.
Ding, 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 ding. You win if you guessed Cash Money G. Willis and a whole slew of other DEI hires. Nathan, American Pie Wade, and the list goes on and on and on. But I just cannot believe that they're going to give Representative Crockett a platform like this. And I just cannot believe that you're actually using the race card when there was no mention, zero mention of race by Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm not letting her off the hook. Look, I think what happened in that committee was a complete farce. I think it was completely uncalled for, unnecessary, and it was a giant embarrassment. I said that in my last video where I went in depth with it. If you missed that, check it out on my YouTube or my Rumble channel. I'm not letting MTG off the hook, but this is totally outlandish and totally uncalled for. There was no mention of race, and to say that eyelashes, that if she's pointing out, if Marjorie Taylor Greene is pointing out my eyelashes, her intent was to come at me and attack my race, and it was completely racist, and I think it was racist, and the intention was there, and how I draw upon that, and how I surmise that, and how I basically summarize that is the case with my own critical thinking capacity, God knows what she has left, is to take a couple of posts by some quote-unquote MAGA tweeters that have come at me and said about my eyelashes and my nails and my hair. That's what you're using as your reference point? That's what you're using as your justification to call this a racist attack? What am I, nuts? I mean, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. What is going on here? This is what this really is desperation. The woke mind mafia, radical leftists, they have no substance. They have not a leg to stand on. All, polls as of this recording indicate that Tombstone Biden, the vegetable in chief, Kami Kamala, they are very, very behind in almost every reputable poll imaginable. If things keep cooking, knock on wood, we're going to kick their butts out of the office, which is where they belong, out on the street. And I would even go further as to say this, and I would love to hear from you. There's no way that this interview with Fake Tapper on CNN was not orchestrated, premeditated, or deliberately designed on Crockett alone. Impossible. I truly believe all of the Democratic consultants, which Obama, Clinton, I definitely believe, Oprah, this consortium, the woke mafia, they all got together and said, okay, what can we do with this? How can we, she went after her eyelashes. Well, A lot of people of color will wear eyelashes. Can we connect that to race? How can we make them look like a bunch of racists? You know, Tombstone Biden is losing a lot of favor with the African American community. Trump has doubled his ratings with African Americans, Mexican Americans in the last 6 to 8 months, versus Biden has dropped dramatically. His favor and his polling numbers amongst people of color have dropped dramatically. This is you see what's happening here? Audience, purpose, message. Aristotle's Principles of Rhetoric over 2,000 years ago. This is a deliberate act. They are desperate. They have no substantive policies. Defund the police didn't work. Open borders was a catastrophe. Forgiving student loans, sending $60 billion over to Ukraine, hundreds of billions of dollars as of today, but recently it was $60 billion. This whole pride, transgender elevation and escalation, none of it has worked. None of it has worked. This is desperation. We need to be aware of this. We need to share this video. I need you to tap the thumbs up because we need to see through this desperate attempt. There is no racism here. Again, I'm not condoning MTG, but there's zero racism. There was zero intent for racism, and this is just another desperate act. And the more they play this race card, it's just going to work against them. I promise you. People, especially people of color, are sick and tired of you guys, you radical woke leftists. They're sick and tired of you using and extorting people of color for your own power gains and your own megalomaniacal attempts to retain that power. They're sick and tired of it because it's all BS. So I want to hear from you, Nez Nation. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I can't wait to hear from you. As always, it's very hard for me to respond to all the comments, so consider becoming a member. You get top priority responses as well as super chats and super thanks. They're much appreciated. You get all sorts of other perks too. If you become a member, you get access to our Discord only for members only. My mind goes faster than my tongue. You also want to subscribe to our free newsletter. That is in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. It's free. That is your sure-proof, fail-safe way of never missing out on another video, top news, current events, live breaking as they happen that mainstream media won't cover. Only I cover it. Nobody else covers it. Corporate media, state media won't cover it. You get the truth, objectivity from somebody who has ate, slept, and breathed red, white, and blue, as well as communications. I've taught it. I've been accomplished as it, successful as it. The Principles of Rhetoric of Aristotle, 2,000 years. You get the best right here. This is your one-stop shop. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. As always, follow and subscribe. May God bless you, your families, and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.